Welcome to the last few. It's your boy Spidey.
And Mikey getting hydrated. Water.
I am getting dehydrated with the Corona.
Make sure you guys use code MikeyMac1 in W's item shop. Item shop? My god, what is this? Fortnite? And get 10% off W. Anyway, we're here to talk about Resident Evil 9. We're late. My fault. Well, first time's my fault. Second time, computer issues. Anyway, besides the fact, we're here and we're talking about Resident Evil 9. Did I say 8? I think I did.
Yeah, Resident Evil 9, bro.
I think I said 8, didn't I?
I think you said 9, but anyway.
Anyway. Yes. 1 second.
Freaking 10 out of 10 for that game.
Yep. 10 out of 10. Best
100%.
game. Best Resident Evil game. Probably best game of the year so far. I mean, it's only March, so I can't really say much.
I agree. I think it's my favorite Resident Evil out of all of them.
I agree. So it's going to be difficult. I mean, I still remember a large majority of the game, but we'll start at the beginning because I think that was the issue last time. We kind of like...
Yeah.
So, for those that don't know, obviously this is the 9th installation of Resident Evil. It's heavily based off from like 2 and 4, I would say, and then obviously with a little bit of like 7 and 8 thrown in with the first person stuff. But the story runs off 2 and 4. You play as Leon Kennedy and Grace Ashcroft.
You mean Daddy Leon?
Daddy Leon. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Daddy Leon and Grace Ashcroft.
Yep.
And the cool thing about it is Leon's third person because he's badass, and Grace is first person because it's a horror game. And I think it works perfect. I think it does.
They did a good job with mixing both those perspectives together.
I was afraid that it was going to be like too much or like too jarring when I first saw it. But playing through it, I think it was perfect from beginning to end.
Yeah. There was really no jarring aspect to it. It was just like, all right, when you switch to first person, it's going to be horror and scary. And then when it's third person, it's like, all right, I'm going to beat everybody's ass. Let's go.
Yep. It flowed so well. And it's funny, too, because like all the time, all the people or zombies and stuff you saw as Grace, you're like, oh, I can't take that. That's scary. And you get to Leon, you're like, no big deal. Let me just take this guy out.
Kick him in the face and their head explodes.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, like this thing I saw that said Grace is trapped in there with the zombies, but the zombies are trapped in there with Leon.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate.
Yep.
I just look like a floating head. Apologize for the camera quality. My basement is really dark apparently, even though I have a ring light. Yeah. Anyway,
the whole hospital ward that you had to go through was crazy.
The care center.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's gonna go down as one of the like best Resident Evil map areas because just like the way it was laid out, the design, and most of the time you have like one dude chasing you, like Mr. T or who's the other guy?
Chunk.
No, from the old games. Like we had Mr. Mr.
Nemesis.
Nemesis, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, and this one it has 2 different ones on 2 different sides, which I thought was cool. I thought they were both interesting. I didn't realize how easy it was to take care of Chunk until my last playthrough. You shoot him like 3 times and he's dead.
Shoot, crazy. You can kill him one hit if you throw a glass bottle at him, and the blind dude hits him with his.
That's crazy.
IV thing, yeah, it kills him one hit.
I need to watch that video because that's hilarious. That dude's overpowered. I gotta see what kind of strain that blind dude's got.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
They did such a good job with it.
They did, and this is actually at the time of this video, we both have 100% the game. Like we both have beat the game 3 times, have all the achievements.
Yep.
And yeah, so we're experts at this. Yeah, basically.
Exactly.
So from the care center, this is going to be heavily spoilers. Heavy spoiler, by the way, because we want to talk about the full game and give our full reaction. From the care center, because like every game you're gonna have like the one thing that you're like that kind of sucks to go through. I wouldn't say anything sucks to go through in this game to where like I'm like I don't want to play it again, but definitely trying to get those darn the cranks in that area to open up like the roof, you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
as Grace.
Yeah.
That part was frustrating. Mainly because the dang chick was annoying.
Yep. I do
But
remember that part.
yeah, I don't think there's any part of this game where I was like, I don't want to do that again. Like, I don't know. I just felt like it flowed perfect.
Me too. It had great pacing, great story,
Great
super
pacing.
bloody and gory.
Yeah, especially when you play as Leon and you're just kicking heads against the wall, exploding them.
Yeah.
Or somehow you hit the hatchet in the head, and when you pull it out, you just explode everything.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
that's
their
some
head
force.
explodes.
I don't even know how that force. You get like, I don't understand, but that's crazy.
Yep.
Um, trying to think of, I'm trying to think of things that we talked about before that we because it's been two
Well,
weeks.
the part we also said was crazy. It was how it switched to like the Fast and the Furious when you're on that bike.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like
that was so off putting.
I was like, what the heck is going on? And for Leon to just be like, oh, I don't give up that easy, and to go up the
Yeah.
side of a building and jump, and it just so happens to be another building that's perfectly angled.
No, like that whole part. The he got the bike, and then we were fighting those like the dogs, which at that point I was like,
Yeah.
oh god, here we go. I thought they were gonna be like everywhere now, but it was just that one scene. But
Yep.
it escalated. It went from, as people say, 0 to 100 real quick. Like it was like a bike chase, and all of a sudden he was like, "Fast and Furious, jump off this roof. Let me do a sweet trick in midair." I'm like, what?
And you had to shoot explosive tanks, otherwise you run into the
Yep.
wall if you didn't blow them up in time. Yeah.
Yep. No, it got crazy. I told you, and you just said it, but like I was playing through it, and I literally out loud was like, "What in the Fast and Furious just happened? Like, what
Yep.
was that?" It wasn't like a bad
Yep.
thing. It was just like one of those like, it's a survival horror game, and then all of a sudden it's like this huge action, crazy, over the top, like James Bond stuff.
Yep.
It was nuts.
And going back to Raccoon City was glorious. It was
It was.
beautiful.
It was. It was cool to like see all the area, and like nothing really changed. Obviously it's all broken down and stuff, but if you recently played it, or if you like put it side by side, it's like almost spot on.
Yeah, the RPD was amazing to go back
Mhm.
into also, just seeing it all.
Yeah, it was cool. He was
All the
like,
nostalgia was
yeah, and
great.
his the like flashbacks that showed the old game cutscenes was kind of cool.
Yeah, like seeing Leon going through his mental
Mhm.
aspects of it.
Closing out some stories.
Mhm.
Yep. So who did you, when playing through the game, what did you prefer to play? Did you like the first person horror better, or the Leon action? Or did you just
Leon,
like both? Leon?
Leon,
Yeah.
100%.
It's funny because most games I prefer first person horror, but this one I was like, nah, I want the Leon. I want the
Yeah.
Leon, just maybe because it's Daddy Leon, but
Yep. Every time I got to play as Grace, I was like, all right, let's just get through this. I want to get back to Leon.
hmm the game horror wise, I don't think it was over the top scary. I think the scariest part was like late in the game, and you know where I'm going with this. It's pretty late in the game actually, and it's where you first notice that Grace is, I guess you start to think she's being cloned, and the little girl, you see like their terrible backstory type of thing.
Yeah. Yep.
And these little freaking kids with these glowing red eyes, man. Holy smokes, I didn't like that.
Going through the orphanage.
Yeah, I was like, this
Yeah.
part is creepy.
It is, and they're just laughing and freaking
Mm-hmm.
they break your neck if they catch you because they actually died by them.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know you could be caught
Yeah.
because I was just waiting.
Yep, they come up and just grab you and they're smiling in your face and snap your neck. I was like, "Okay."
That's insane. Considering like you're a kid, and most games like don't want to like do that to kids because
Yep,
it could be offensive to some people. Some people might take it the wrong way. But
it was wild.
yeah, I never got caught. Maybe I should get caught next time. Well, I don't know if I'll play it
Yeah.
again. Although it is confirmed that DLC is in the works right now, like a story
Yep,
DLC,
I saw that.
and we'll probably see more of it at Summer Games Fest. So keep an eye out for that. That's
They
pretty
did
cool.
talk about it being maybe with Leon and Chris, which would be sweet.
I'm fine. I'm fine with anything, to be
Yep.
honest.
Yep.
Just that game, just let them cook. Let them continue to cook because that game is it's so good. And if you haven't played
Yep.
it, it's been 2 weeks now, maybe more. No, it's been 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks because it was Friday. 2 weeks. Get on it, man. What are you doing? Don't wait for a sale. This game is worth $70 in my
Yep.
eyes.
And you have Leon's one-liners are great.
This man has a one-liner for everything in the game. It's insane. I was like, at first I was like, nice, nice, and then after the 15th, 17th one, I'm like, okay, should have worn a helmet. Like, bro, shut. Okay.
Yep.
God.
Like uh yeah, he had something to say for everything. I
He
love it.
did.
Like
It was funny.
when when he goes to the doctor and the doctor is a zombie with a freaking chainsaw, cuts the girl up right. I need a second opinion.
Yeah, like, God, dude. It's and like you can see, just like from the start, like Leon is so like used to it, over it. Like,
Yep.
when you first get to the care center and she's like, "Hello, Leon Kennedy. Doctor's been expecting you," and he's like, "Yeah, of course." Like, figures, figures.
Yep.
Like, not even surprised. Just like, yep, get on with it. Where we going?
Yep. Exactly.
Dude's just expecting. So it's another Tuesday for him.
Yep.
Like, another
And when
day in the
he's
office.
jumping the bike and Sherry's asking him how's the roads, and he's
Oh
like,
my
just a
God.
few potholes.
Jumping over 6 cars, landing on one. Like, just a pothole here.
Yep.
God, dude. As the kids say, he was aura farming.
Oh, 100%. And he
um.
hands Grace this massive cannon of a gun.
Oh yeah. There's no way that that would have worked. Like,
Nope.
just seeing it in her hands, I'm like, yeah, dude, that would break her arm instantly. You
Yep.
shoot that one time. That gun is sick though. I've been trying to find like a replica of it because I think that'd be a cool collectible to have. Even if it was
It
just
would.
like plastic and painted, I think that'd look cool on the shelf.
Yep.
Maybe there'll be one at Comic Con this year. Ooh,
Yeah, you
be
could
cool.
probably find one.
That'd be cool. Um,
And then the best part, you get to fight Hunk.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't bad until I played it on Insanity, and I didn't have any upgrades to my hatchet, so I was doing no damage.
Yeah, I
And
beat him first try.
dude, I did no damage. I swear to God, I was fighting him for 10 minutes straight, and now I wasn't killing him. And then I died, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? And I went and upgraded my hatchet one time, literally one time to the damage, where it like doubles the damage, and I beat him first try. I was like, oh well,
Yep.
would have been nice to know.
Yep.
um, But no, that was a cool throwback. I still see people saying it's not him. It's not him. It's just like an Easter egg. I'm like, no, it's 100% got to be him.
I think it's him, but I did see a video that also said maybe he's not dead because if you walk out of the room and then when you come back, his body's gone. And they said it wasn't a desync issue or anything, so they still think Hunk's alive, which he could be.
Interesting.
Yep.
I mean, he does kind of like hatchet his entire throw. So I'm not sure
I know. I
how
know.
that dude be alive, unless
Yep.
he's like the BSAA agents. Speaking of which, there's a
Yeah.
theory, and I'm sure if you guys are or if you guys are familiar with the game, you've seen the videos where when Leon's leaving the facility at the end of the game, one of the BSAA agents walking by, if you zoom in on him, apparently behind the mask is a zombie, somebody infected with the
Yep.
T virus, which is like, or maybe not the T virus, but someone infected, which would be a
Or
crazy
like
twist.
they're BOWs, but they're able to
Mm-hmm.
be controlled and
Yeah,
not crazy.
that'd be interesting. That would be interesting. What? So, oh, there was something on my mind that I wanted to touch back on from early in the game, and I literally just forgot. Goodness.
I don't remember which part you were trying to talk about.
I was trying to go back to like early on in the game to just like not early. Okay. How did you feel about the puzzle difficulty? Was it kind of hard? Was it easy? Anything that was like annoying to figure out?
No, some were pretty easy. They weren't really annoying where you had to backtrack a crazy ton like other games.
No, there wasn't much backtracking.
No, the only one I found annoying was the you had to look at 3 different pictures or whatever from different aspects in the research facility.
Oh yeah, to get the code.
Yeah, to get the code for the cube thing to put in the door to get out of
Yeah.
the care facility.
Yeah, I didn't think anything was over the top hard. Everything was pretty self-explanatory. It was like the kind of held your hand, which is fine because those games don't need to have like those ridiculous puzzles that make you sit there. Like Silent Hill 2 remake, man, some of those puzzles I was like, what? Like this
I'm
makes no
like that
sense.
in every Silent Hill,
They're
especially
so
the new
confusing.
one.
Oh, F, yeah, that game was
Yeah,
yeah, that is a good game, but yeah.
yeah,
Puzzles don't need to be that hard in this game or in survival horror
yep.
games.
Shoot, and then we got freaking Daddy Leon's infected, and the whole game thinking he's gonna die.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and a big spoiler for those that
Mhm.
don't want to hear the ending. There are two endings, I think. Maybe there's more, but I
Yeah,
think there's only two.
I think there's 2, but I did see somebody say there's 4. I don't know,
I don't know how
but
because you only have two choices.
yeah,
You either release Elpis or you destroy it, and releasing it is the canon ending. It's a true ending of the game. They put all the budget into that one. Leon, it's a cure. Leon's
yeah,
cured. Everything goes in. Everything goes well. Happy ending. And the destroy one is quick and crazy.
yeah.
Leon gets his head blown off. Grace leaves, and that's basically it. He gets picked up by a
Yep.
helicopter. And I was like,
I remember what I did my bad playthrough and was like, wow, Leon just got his head blown
yeah,
off.
yeah. I was like, don't like that ending. But can you imagine
Nope.
being someone like playing through that for the first time and you're like, I'm gonna destroy it because you didn't pick up on the like the past scenes about it being his
The
like
breadcrumbs.
the breadcrumbs on him being regretful and
Yeah.
wanted to fix his past. People were like, no, destroy it, and then they're watching that like they did it. No way. Like people probably hate the game if that was the actual ending. Which I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, we had a theory what they should have done at that part when Grace is
mm,
walking up the stairs to Leon, and
yep.
freaking Leon should have been a zombie at that point, and Grace had to put him down. Like that would have been
Yeah,
huge.
and imagine the weight you have to put Leon down, and then you go into there to find out that it is a cure, and you're like,
Yeah.
if I was 5 minutes sooner, could have saved
Yep.
Leon. That would have been nuts, but that would have been a very risky ending for them because people would have been pissed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just like at the end when Leon is talking about Chris, he's like, "Yep, I really have no idea where Chris is at."
Yeah, he's like this all could have been cleared up if Chris would have been here sooner. Like,
Yep.
yep, this is true. What took him so long? What is the man even
Exactly.
doing? Just hunting people and shooting their wives in front of him?
Or
Like,
punching boulders.
yeah, or punching
Yep.
boulders. Oh man. I do think that the next game, if it's not the DLC, I think the next game might be Chris and Leon, at least a little bit, because the way that Leon says, like, I'm sure I'll run into him someday, is like a foreshadowing. At least I think it is.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
I think that'd be good.
when's the last time we saw them interact?
I think 6.
Well, the game really count.
I mean, it's still a part of it, but
Everybody interacted. The game was wild.
yep.
Um, I had another thing that I forgot again. My brain is all over the place today.
I know when you're running from that stupid chick, when I first played it, when she popped up, it scared the crap out of me. And you're running through those little tiny corridors in the care center as Grace, and she's coming through the ceiling down at
Oh
you, and you had
yeah,
to hide in the room. I
yeah.
remember just sneaking around. I get by her and she blows the door down. That was my first jump scare. I was like,
Yeah.
oh well.
Yeah. Yeah, that part was pretty tense.
Yep. And when Leon comes in and blows her face off and her eyeballs hanging out, and I was like, oh yeah, she dead. Nope. She
No,
comes back numerous times.
she ain't dead.
Yeah.
That chick hang around the entire first half of the game.
Yep. And Leon being able to parry literally everything with his hatchet. You can parry a car
Yeah.
that's being thrown at you by the tyrant.
Wait, you can? I never even
Yeah.
tried that. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Let me just.
You can parry. Yeah, you can parry the when you fight the stupid plant outside of the Umbrella Lab. You can
Oh,
parry
yep.
all of his attacks too. Every
I
time he's
didn't.
smacking you.
I'm over here trying to dodge that dude the whole time.
Yep.
That's so stupid. I know you could parry the final boss. That's what I did.
Yep. You parry literally everything. It's crazy.
That's wild. I just can't believe the car, like a full car at you, and you take out your hatchet, just like, ding! Like,
Yeah.
what?
Exactly.
It's crazy. Oh my god. Leon's a man.
Yep. That's why he's Daddy Leon.
That's wild. So
Yep.
obviously, as you've heard from this rambling, that this game is incredible. It has so many highs, no lows. I never had one issue with it. Performance, I played on PS5. You played on Xbox. I didn't have any performance issues. I thought the game looked great, ran great, everything sounded great. Everything was like
And
top peak.
oh, and the guns sound so beefy.
Yeah,
They hit hard
they
too.
did. They did. The Requiem was awesome, man. Just shooting that
Yeah.
gun, so
Especially
good.
just getting unlimited ammo. You're
Mm-hmm.
blasting them all you
Running,
want.
yep, playing Insanity with unlimited ammo, which you get for doing the speed run, which isn't bad if you just watch a guide.
Nope.
And dude, just grace. I ran through the care center, blasting everything, even the chef, everything. I killed everything.
Yep.
I was like, "Yep,
Me too.
it doesn't matter. Like, we just blast everything."
They also change it up in Insanity. I didn't know.
Yeah, they do a few times.
Yeah, like after I killed the chef, he usually drops the key for the pantry,
Mm-hmm.
but he doesn't drop it in the Insanity run. He drops a antique coin.
Yeah,
And
I know.
yeah.
I killed him, and I was like, "Where's the pantry key?" And I couldn't find it. And I found
Yep.
it eventually. I don't remember where it was. It was on something else, or
Yeah,
in
it was
another
in one
room.
of the rooms. I can't remember exactly
Yeah,
where.
which is cool because then it makes you like have to explore a little different, play a little differently. I get it. And there's like
Yep.
different spots where there's zombies. There's different spots where there's like a different couple things. Like for example, I don't think this happened to you, but the care center, the first time you see the big chick when she comes into the room when you're like have to push the cart over and get the screwdriver for the
Yeah,
fuse.
she blasted your
Yeah.
cover.
I was hiding in the same spot, and apparently she saw me, and she just destroyed the shelves above me and hit me, and I was like, "What?" So I take off
Yep.
running. I'm like, "I didn't know you could do that."
It never happened to me. Probably because I'm more stealthy than.
I didn't move. I sat underneath the shelf, just sat there and looked, and then it was like, "Bam!" I'm like, "What the?" I took
Yep.
off running. It made me jump because I wasn't expecting it. I was like, "All right, get out of here, get out of here!" And then she just swung and hit me, and I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Yep.
Just a fur on my nose. But yeah, I love the game. I love the game. I can't wait for Resident Evil 10, even though it'll probably be like 2030 something, which is very depressing and sad. But
Right.
what can we do? What can we do? Start making games faster, people. Good. I'm just kidding. I get it.
No, take your time. Make them good
Yeah.
like this.
Yep. Yeah. You can tell this game was polished well. And everything I've seen, it runs well on everything, like PC,
Yeah.
Xbox, PlayStation. Apparently, it even runs well on the Switch, which is like, how in the world is that game running well on the Switch?
Yep.
Nuts. But is there anything else you want to talk about? We're at 24 minutes. We're doing pretty well.
No, I think we said what we needed to. It's just a phenomenal game. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
Yep. We'll say, people, quit hating on games. Enjoy them for what they are. Love them. And they're a work of art made by people, humans. Stop
Like
being,
Peanut said, do
yeah,
you want Call of Duty 96? Because I
exactly.
don't.
Stop hating on everything and just like new stuff. Give everything a
Yep.
try. Go outside your comfort zone. Have fun. Be safe.
Unless it's a Souls like, then don't play them.
Play them. Souls likes are great if you like to rage and you like it hard things.
Yeah.
Pause. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah. Stay safe. Enjoy gaming. Let us know down in the comments what games to play or what games we should cover next, because there's a lot of games coming out and a lot of things we want to play. But have a good
And
night.
make sure you hit that like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff.
Yep.
Toxic
Otherwise,
Commando next. That's what we're playing.
oh yeah, we are playing through that. That'll be a fun one to talk about. It's a fun game. But anyway,
It is.
we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day and
Catch you next time.
peace.
Deuce.
Goodbye.